Mark 8:35. Whoever wants to save their life will lose it. Whatever loses their life for me and for the gospel will save it. That is, of course, Jesus speaking. Now, this is the most important verse in the Bible for a very simple reason, alright? You get nailed for telling the truth. You say there's two genders, you get nailed. You say abortion's wrong, you get nailed. You say men and women have distinct gender roles, you get nailed. Sexist, misogynist, racist, etc. You, under every single possible circumstance, have to tell the truth. That's what this verse is telling you. Because at the end of the day, you can want to save your life. For example, you get asked the question, how many genders are there? If you want to save your life, you say, well, I think there could be an infinite amount because you can choose whatever gender you want to be. Or you can, quote-unquote, lose your life. Of course, I'm speaking figuratively when we say life. You could say there's two genders, and then you get nailed. You lose your life, so to speak. Oh, you're a sexist, you're a homophobe, you don't agree with the LGBTQ community, you're a bigot, or whatever other words they want to use. Half of these words don't even have any meaning anymore. You know, they might even call you racist for that one, although race has absolutely nothing to do with the statement. But anyways, that's the world we live in. You are penalized. You are nailed for telling the truth. And I think the best examples of people who lost their life for the gospel are Jesus, of course. I mean, he got nailed literally for telling the truth. But also the disciples. Some of them literally got nailed, and some of them got nailed figuratively. Simon Peter, he got nailed literally. Crucified upside down for what? Spreading the gospel. He lost his life for the gospel. You know, he could have saved his life by saying, hey, guys, you know, we made all of this up. Like, he sees the cross, he sees the nails. He's like, okay, hey, guys, we made it all up. It was all fake. Jesus didn't actually rise. We made it all up. I don't want to die. I'm sorry. I'm never going to do anything again. And the same thing goes for all the disciples who got executed. Peter was crucified upside down. James was stoned. Paul was beheaded. One of them was flayed, which literally means skinned alive. They all died for the gospel. They lost their life for the gospel, but they gained their life at the end. And that's the way you got to look at this. If you can have everyone hate you for telling the truth, and that's the situation you're going to be in. I mean, not literally everyone, but the majority of the people, you know, the news media, like, this guy is a racist homophobe because he said there's only two genders, right? Even if the whole world hates you, you told the truth. You've lost your life for the gospel. The gospel is the truth. The gospel is the ultimate truth. Alright? That's something worth losing your life for. And of course, this verse is followed up by the verse where Jesus said, you know, what can be worth your soul? And that goes very well with this verse. You know, you can gain your life by saying, hey, there's as many genders as you want to say. But in a sense, you're kind of losing your soul, aren't you? Because you're not telling the truth anymore. When you know there's only two genders and you say, oh, well, you can be whatever you want, you're losing your real soul in a sense. You're selling your soul in a sense. Because you're first of all, you're lying. Second of all, you're lying for the sake of pleasing other people. That, in a way, is selling your soul. I know when we say selling your soul, we talk about, you know, music artists and whatnot, but there's a lot of different ways of doing it. And of course, don't be one of these pillocks who can say like, oh, well, how can you actually sell your soul? You know, are you actually signing a contract with the devil? Do you actually die once you say there's more than two genders? Idiots. This is all figurative stuff. I'm sure you can understand that. It's difficult to tell the truth. As we could see, the disciples, for telling the truth, they got killed, executed, literally, for the most part. I'd say at least 10 of them got executed. In any case, you, and this is where I differ from a lot of Christian YouTube channels. I mean, most of them wouldn't go as far as I've gone thus far, but they especially won't go here, because you know what they're going to say? Well, you should just say what the Bible says, you know, and then they'll go here and they'll turn off the video. They'll turn off the video at this point, but this is where I go against the fray a little bit, because most Christian YouTube channels are completely against, or for the most part against, they don't talk about this idea of improving yourself, quote unquote. And I say quote because most people have when I say self-improvement, there's negative connotations like self-help, all these crystal retards. But when I say self-improvement, I mean improving yourself. This is for all the liberal soapbox Christians who say like, well, you know, we should be really peaceful and, you know, avoid conflict. You don't have to work out. You don't have to work on your mindset, etc. First of all, I think there's a biblical argument to work on all of that. God calls Christian men to be strong and capable. But in any case, it's hard to tell the truth. Okay? I can, give you the soapbox Christian message and be all nice and say, hey guys, just read the Bible and you'll be able to tell the truth 24/7. Yeah, maybe that's a resource that can help you, but if you're just eating junk food all the time, like, imagine this is your life. You play video games all day, you eat a bunch of junk food, you're basically a loser, right? Let's be honest. Then you read the Bible a little bit and you see there's two genders. Then you get put in a situation where you have to tell the truth. Who's more likely to fold under pressure? The dude I just described, or some dude who works out every single day, works on his mindset, etc., etc. The second guy is going to have a much easier time telling the truth. Because in order to tell the truth under pressure, it takes discipline. It takes some willpower. The dude who plays video games all day and eats a bunch of junk food doesn't have any discipline. The fat nerd doesn't have any discipline, bro. If he had any discipline, he wouldn't be a fat nerd. So it's very integral. It's very important. If you really want to follow this verse, if you really want to acknowledge it as the most important verse in the Bible, I think it also follows that you have to work on yourself as well. Because telling the truth, as I say, is not easy. It takes willpower. So I would say the first and most important thing is work on your mindset. And I'm not going to get too deep into it because this is what this channel is essentially dedicated to. Not only mindset, but your body, etc. But it's an all-encompassing thing. You can't just meditate a little bit and be able to tell the truth 24/7. You also got to work out, work on the body, the temple, eat good food, etc. That's what we have to do. This is what most Christians miss because they are completely content with you being a fat loser. I'm not. Don't be a fat loser. But I like McDonald's. Shut up. McDonald's. In any case, this is all a part of a bigger movement. Build back Christian men. If you really want to join this movement, check the playlist in the description. Must-watch videos for Christian men. I was going to get really far into this video. I was like, you know what? I'm not just going to repeat myself. Must-watch videos in the description, playlist. It's over 50 videos. All the stuff you can learn. It's going to help you tell the truth. And also join the Discord. Link in the description. There's also other links in the description. All of them are helpful to you. I just give value. Every link in the description is useful. Click all of them. Those are my call to actions. See you next video.